Thank you all for coming over to this channel. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up. If you think the content is worthy to be shared, please be generous and share. I am a big fan of Oral Tracey. I like some of his assessments. I think some of his assessments is spot on. But I think sometimes he don't fully understand the sport of track and field. I'm saying this because I have a lot of respect for the Maverick, but sometimes, even though I disagree, I might not say much. But if I get the chance, I would say it to the Maverick because I think we are both men and we can reason. Now, he heard what Mr. Mills said recently, that the J3A need to step up to the plate and do more if they are to protect the future of track and field in Jamaica. And he somewhat disagreed with what Mr. Mills was saying because he believes that the success that Jamaica experienced over the years, it didn't have much to do with the J3A or the JOA. And in some ways he is right, because it was mainly the clubs who invested heavily in their athletes, since they could benefit primarily from the success of their athletes. And then the country, J3A and others, would benefit secondarily based on the achievements of the club. But what the Maverick don't see is the number of potential athletes who are not making it. And they are not making it because there is no structure in place. What the Maverick don't get is that the intervention to protect the talents that are out here, primarily the club's responsibility, because the clubs do not have enough resources, financial resources, manpower and others, to develop these young athletes. And as a result, the J3A and other federations must play an integral role in some of the basic structure that the youth them need. Maverick, I want you to get it and understand that the amount of talent that Jamaica produces over the years require every hands on deck if these talents are to be nurtured and perfected. And when Mr. Mills pointed out from the administrative level that more must be done, he is absolutely correct. We need more fields for some of these young people to train on. Some of these young people need more equipment. Some of them, if you look at their shoes, their running shoes, they're basically running barefooted. If you look at their outfits, the shorts or their tights or their singlets, you can see through it because it is worn out. If you look at some of these potential athletes who could make it, they don't have no nutrition. They don't eat an adequate meal. There are many things that the J3As can do to help with the development of track and field in Jamaica. And if they play a part, it could take off some of the burden that the clubs are experiencing right now. Maverick, why do you think the coaches don't have much respect for the federations? Because the club and the coaches know that if the J3As and other federations rise to the occasion and offer the assistance that they need to help their own athletes, that it would be much easier for the athletes to achieve their full potential. So I want you to reassess your thinking about this particular topic, Mr. Maverick. Because there is no way the athletes that we have here, with all the different things that we are experiencing, how can they be great if they don't have intervention? Intervention is necessary to help those who are on the border or below average. And someone must rise to the occasion to intervene
and teach them some of the things that are necessary for them to be champions. Mr. Maverick, I want you to understand that in order to achieve greatness, there are many things that the athletes need. Do you know that some high schools don't even have a basic track to train on? Yes, a lot of these athletes don't have food. And the J3As can assist in some of those areas. They can sponsor different programs that can help the athletes to develop and achieve their full potential. So when Mr. Mills and myself and others are calling out the J3As and calling out other federations to rise to the occasion, it is because we see clearly what is going on. And we know that if all hands are not on deck to help to develop these young athletes physically and mentally, these athletes will suffer and they will never develop and achieve their full potential. I can tell you, when I look around and I see some of the young athletes, I see they have a problem expressing themselves when a microphone is before them. The J3As can put together programs that can help them to speak better and clearer when a microphone is put before them. That is one of the functions of the J3A, to help to develop the mind of our athletes. So, Mr. Mavericks, I respectfully disagree with your view, because what Mr. Mills is saying is absolutely important. And I think that the J3As can put together more developing programs for young athletes. They can do more to help with the development of coaches. Think about it. When we have young coaches who master their talent early, then it means that they too can help to develop the younger athletes, so as they transition from the primary school into the high school, that it is less work, less worry, less concern for the high school coaches. So, Mr. Maverick, I want you to reassess what you think and tell me what you think about what I think, because I know what it takes to develop a young, talented athlete to achieve their highest potential. And I know that one of the functions of the J3A and other federations is to help with the development of the young athletes. They need it. Sometimes their parents can't afford to help them. The schools cannot afford to help them. Their friends and families cannot afford to help them. And that is why we have the J3As, to help with programs that can help to educate, nurture these talents, guide these talents, and support these talents, so these young people can achieve their full potential. So my viewers and subscribers, please tell me what you think about what Mr. Maverick think and what I also think. Please leave your opinion in the comment section. I thank you all for listening. I am Dr. Gregory Horton. Have a blessed day.